did it. I did it. Got the highest rank. Hey. Rank A student, or grade A student, but I'll forever be a B plus bracer. No super boss. Is that supposed to be a super boss? Or is that like a New Game Plus thing? Or just bullshitting me? Nah, I don't think that would really fit in for a super boss or anything. Or at least like, given the stated story. I don't think that's this game. Everyone's here. It's so fucking hot in my room, dude. Hey, Tobon. Do Trails games really have super bosses, now that you think about it? Not really super, but there's like a extra boss for like Trails from Zero and Azure, I guess, with the New Game Plus dungeons, if you count those. I wouldn't really say those are, although I never did the New Game Plus dungeon for Azure, but I mean, they're like secret bosses in a way, but I'm not sure about super if we're talking about on that level. You always think like Kingdom Hearts and those kinds of bosses. Yeah, in terms of like Kingdom Hearts levels, those super secret bosses or super bosses, I don't think the Trails games really do that. Like, maybe an extra for like the New Game Plus dungeon, but like, I don't think they're really on the tier of like super bosses or anything crazy. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, the Sky games don't really do that. You only have like the extra dungeon bosses, which some of them were cool, some of them were annoying, but then, no, sorry, I saw them. That would imply I did Azure. The one I did in Zero, it was like no, I don't think it was that bad. And now that I think about it, because like once you kind of get like a rhythm going, the rest of the fight is relatively easy. Unless you just dive straight for the boss without preparing. Like preparing like anything, bare minimum. But even then, like, once you understand what you need to do, like, you can just tackle it on like your usual boss fight. I don't think there's any extra gimmicks that would warrant the title of like a super boss fight. You could call some high difficulty floors in Third a super boss in a way, the Colosseum. In a way, yeah. I guess if you want to stretch it like that, then I guess. Anyways, let me get back to reading. Good. This shouldn't feel any different than our rehearsals. The only real difference is that all that space out there would be filled with a crowd of people. But that's the worst part. Oh no! You're not getting out of this right now. You're not getting out of this now. A girl's got to be brave. Hoorah! Time to go out there and knock those boys down with a sexy wink. Why, of all the people talking about sexy shit, it's you, Milliam? Eustace, Marcus, how are you guys feeling? Fine. About everything except this pairing. Well, at least we agree on something. If we've got the energy to bicker, we've got the energy to do the show. Looking at us now, you'd never guess the ordeal we went through last night. You're telling me? That great night in the depths of the old schoolhouse was enormous. They still call it a night. It looks like it has proper joints, but I doubt it's just a statue. I'll bet it could move just like those archaisms the terrorists are using. An astute assessment. The question is then, who left it there? And for what purpose? It must have been down there for hundreds of years at the very least. Ah yes, super futuristic ancient technology from hundreds of years ago. I swear to God, we better get some kick-ass mecha fight in any of the later Cold Steels. Like, I really hope it doesn't develop in a way where someone steals it. No, I want us to fully analyze this shit. I don't want Reen to pilot it. Come on, please. Please. In fact, the latest it could have been placed there is the Dark Ages. Yes, that's true. It certainly isn't something that could be created with the level of technology we have today. but is it really okay to leave it with the instructors? I feel like we should be, I don't know, investigating it or something. Well, we didn't really have another option. We have enough on our plate with this concert as it is. Yeah, my mother and grandfather should be coming later today, so we can always ask them to take a look. Well, for now, you can just stay focused on the concert. Your family should be here pretty soon, right? Oh, is it that late already? Yeah, I guess it is almost time for my dad to show up. Huh. I guess I better go out to meet my brother. I suppose I should excuse myself as well. Okay, see you all before the main event. Alright, give my best to your families. Okay, I guess it's time to head down to the horse races and see who's looking to place a friendly wager or three. Today's visitors seem even more well off than yesterday, so I should be able to net myself a little spending cash. Come on, Fee, Mishy Panic's calling our names. I won't let you beat my top score. You're on. Later, Reen. Oh. I'm guessing the final bond scene is based on, like, whoever you're left with, given this setup. Alright, I'll catch you later. Don't go causing too much trouble for the other classes, you hear? And Crow, at least try to keep the gambling in moderation, okay? I was thinking the sentence would develop differently. Moderation, such a familiar sounding word. And be sure not to fill up on sweets. I don't want you to make yourself sick before the concert. Yeah. Aye, ma'am. And then there were two. So, wanna go to the Stella Garden again? Oh no, technically I didn't go there. I went there with, I went there with Elisa, I believe. And the tea house with... Oh, I'm forgetting who I actually committed with in my previous save. Your little sister should be here soon too, right? Yeah, I told her I'd meet her by the front gate around 10. She said she might run a little late though, so I think I have some time. She really seemed to be looking forward to her visit. I'm sure she'll enjoy seeing the festival with you. Huh. If I can make it through the morning without her nitpicking me, it'll be a minor miracle. Are you going to check in with the literature club? I am. I do feel bad leaving everything to Dorothy. Ah, damn it! So you care more about those books that you do read. Just kidding. I think I'll walk around the campus with Celine too, though. Oh, gotcha. Oh. Aren't you going to ask about Celine and me? Not to mention everything that happened last night. Well, like Makia said, we have enough on our plate with this concert right now. I just want to spend the morning taking in the festival with Elise, and then be ready to go for our concert this afternoon. Green. Besides, it's not like you and Celine know everything there is to know about the old schoolhouse either, right? I caught a couple times last night when you seemed like you were as surprised as the rest of us. You noticed that, huh? You're right though. There's still plenty about that building that we don't know either. As for that armor sleeping in its depths, I only know a few ancient legends regarding it. I see. Still, would you be willing to share what you know with us after the festival's over? I would. I'm afraid I won't be able to share everything, but I'll be able to tell you a fair amount. That's good enough for me. I'm glad you're here with us, Emma. Let's give the crowd a real show to remember this afternoon. Of course. So is it going to be one last exploration, or is it just going to be straight into the... Oh. Let's see. Alright, Elise said she'd be coming in around 10. I still got a little while before she shows up, so I guess I'll wander around the festival for a while. Oh. George said he was going to stay down at the old schoolhouse studying our final from last night. Maybe I should take him something to eat. He seemed so excited to hope, or he probably forgot to take any food. I'm thinking something sweet. Pie maybe? I'll just have to hope I can make a good guess at what he'd like. Oh, hey! Take a pie to George. Well... Oh, fuck me. Okay. I'm gonna have to read as fast as I can here. So, the day of reckoning has finally arrived. I'm actually rather nervous, but you shouldn't take that to mean you have a chance of outperforming us. Okay, well, you know, we'll take out the chunk of NPCs here. Yo, I've heard about all those outfits you got ready for the ladies. Just leave it to me. I'll be snapping so many pictures your head will spin. This mini concert is gonna be awesome. Don't know if you noticed, Reen, but Class 7's full of cute girls. I want to snap some pictures of them. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Legram girls. Perhaps we arrived too early. They aren't even letting people in yet. Too early? Don't be ridiculous. We're going to be the first ones in and get the very best seats. Once we're there, we can eliminate all the men who would dare to gaze at Lady Laura with their lecherous eyes. Indeed, we must protect Lady Laura at all costs. The two of you need to regain your composure. We must be calm, efficient, and ready to leap into our seats in the blink of an eye. Oh my god, these girls. You get it together. If we don't protect Lady Laura, who will? How blessed we are to get to see Lady Laura perform live in concert. I simply can't believe it. Oh, Chloe, I'm so excited. I'm afraid my heart will leap right out of my chest. Oh my. Oh, what is he doing? Ferris, most wonderful sisters, the time has finally come. Cast your fears and worries aside, as your beloved, beatific brother is now here. Now come, dive into my warm embrace. My strong arms will free you from the stranglehold of nervousness. But put your arms down, you buffoon. Do you really believe that I, Ferris Flora, will succumb to mere nerves? You listen and listen well. Class 7 does not stand a ghost of a chance against us today. She's just a bag of nerves. Worry not, sister of mine. Have faith in your steps you've taken to overcome your clumsiness. Your clumsy, faltering feet have brought you this far, and they will not betray you now. There's no need to repeat the clumsy comment. Master Vincent cannot contain his excitement for Lady Ferris's operetta. His enthusiasm is infectious. For my part, I'll be praying that her class puts on a successful and satisfying performance. Class 1's doing an operetta this year, correct? Huh. How admirable of them to keep practicing until the day before the performance. My apologies to Class 7, but my support's going to them this year. Are you sure about that? It's nice to see that Becky's doing well. We were starting to worry about her when she didn't come back home for the summer. The thought never even crossed her mind either. Or probably never even crossed her mind either. We all came along to see... wait. We all came along to see Becky's food stall. She's doing brilliant too. I want a munch too. Oh, I heard all about you lot. You're all having a square go with a performance against the nobles, aren't you? Oh my god. I'm not gonna read that. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I want to see. For the class that's sorted out the incident at the Grand Market. All the brass. I think you might be giving us a bit too much credit there. But that said, I'd be happy to see you in the audience if you can make it. No bother. I'll be cheering you all on. So you ended up drawing with them. Oh my god, they did draw. Excuse me? Wait, actually, hold on. Let me move the mic real quick. Alright. You're pretty good to fight Hugo off. Oh, no danger. You cannot underestimate a genius like me. You'll even get to see me raking in the dough today. Why do they have to say yes? Oh my god, I'm sorry, but it fucking bothers me so much. That sounds brilliant. Right, I'll give you a wee hand with them and get some customers in. That was the first time Hugo ever set up a food stall, apparently. I cannot believe he managed to rake in the same amount of dough as me, the stall master. I guess his economic theory stuff's pretty solid too. I get that much now, at least. There's no point in stopping now after a draw. We're competing again today. The rules this time, though, is that we're allowed to help help for others. Wait, help for others? And we need to be supportive of each other. We'll probably draw again, to be honest, but who cares? We're both having a good time. Let's see, Rito? Now that we checked up on the first years, let's try out every single food stand. For our first course, we got Ultra Taco Pancakes. Oh wow, these are pretty good. Ultra Taco Pancakes? Huh. Frito, you are the... Excuse me. Sorry about that, all the talking stuff was actually getting to my throat already. Frito, you're the only person I know who'd combine stuff from different stands into a culinary monstrosity like this. Ultra Taco Pancakes. So, she took a bunch of pancakes, a taco, used the pancake as an outer shell, and then just ate it like that? Huh. I mean, who am I to judge her for trying to be experimental with food? You're just messing with me now, right? It's so good though. Here, have some. No way in hell am I putting that in my mouth. How does she even eat that stuff? I'm sure Fam would be horrified if they could see her right now. Unbecoming of a noble, huh? We're handing out balloons over here. This is the last day of the festival, so you better go have fun. Why, hello there, my name is Bills, and I'm Master Hugo's personary secretary, and as of today, assisting him with his stall. Please, take my business card. Bills, that sounds more like an introduction and less like a sale. I'm terribly sorry, please, buy one of our crepes. As far as I can tell, Master Hugo seems to have made up with his young lady rival. Because of this, I am able to assist him with his stall today. Haha, how nice to see his mood improve so rapidly. My competition with Becky yesterday ended in a draw. I went all out too. I'm impressed that she managed to keep up. I could go on and on about the inefficiency of her approach, but it turns out that it's a legitimate selling method. We're going to keep this friendly competition going until the end of the festival, thanks to that draw. Although I have the strange feeling that we might just end up drawing again. It appears that the two of us are equally skilled in the end. Alright, you know, that's the end of the game. Let's celebrate with round one of everything. Alright. Thirsty? Well, you come to the right place. Our juice is delicious. Hugo and Becky both made money hand over fist yesterday. We gotta get a piece of that action. Time to get selling. Eh. Oh, the market manager. Hello, Reen. Long time no see. I'm glad you've made it. How could I not after all you did for us? Besides, I'm looking forward to that concert of yours. It's been a spell since my last conversation with Van Dyke, too. It would be nice to remedy that. His office is just on the right as you enter the building. Our concert is until this afternoon, so the two of you should have plenty of time to chat. Well, there are my plans sorted. Come to Class 4's Eastern Tea House. This outfit, it's so embarrassing. Just be glad, I mean, she should be glad she kept the rest of the uniform. Instead of having like a full-on maid outfit. Although, maybe she might get confused with the other actual maids in the school. On your left, you'll see the auditorium. Both performances this afternoon will be held right here. You can bet they're gonna be great. I didn't even notice yesterday, but there are even food stalls up on the rooftop. Oh, and the pies. Oh, idios, the pies. You think you died and went to pie heaven. If I had to describe what I've eaten here in 2 words, the business. I don't think I've really seen people describe things as the business before. Let's see. We returned the lost child, and the lost property respectively. Sorted out the food stall issues. Even though things are as hectic as ever, I'm really glad we were able to put this on. Oh, Reen, I just finished guiding the directives over to the main building. How about you go and meet them? Great minds think alike. I was just about to head over their way. Also, have you heard anything from Angelica by any chance? Well, she hasn't gotten in touch, so I don't know if she'll make it. I see. Sorry, that's not the kind of thing I should be talking about when you got a concert to focus on. Your sister's coming along to see it too, right? All the more reason to put on a great show. You're right. This needs to be spectacular. Yep, we've eventually managed to sort that out. We've also received complaints that the crowd in front of the auditorium is too big to get past or through. It would help us if we let everyone in early. In fact, I'll go see if I can make that happen. Oh yeah, George said that he was going to check out that big old machine he found. Crow ended up tagging along too, I think. If you're looking for them, they're probably in the old schoolhouse. Oh my god. Oh, Schwarzer. I hear tell that you all had a part in the curious events of last night. Just to be sure, none of your classmates were harmed in the process, were they? Nope, we all came out just fine. Managed to get some rest in too. So we're all ready to go today. But I never expected to hear that question from you. What makes you ask? Huh? I just don't want you making excuses after your inevitable defeat. That said, you certainly are a reckless bunch, aren't you? Spending the night before your concert tackling monsters the likes of which you've never seen, seems rather foolish. Worrying about your friends in Class 7 again? Your kindness never fails to touch my heart, Master Patrick. That's not the point of this inquiry. It's meant to be mockery. Regardless, our preparations are on the verge of flawless. Prepare to be amazed. I will. Best of luck. I don't need your luck. Schwarzer, it's come to my attention that a number of Class 7's relatives are in attendance. Does that mean... Patrick? For your own health and safety and everything, back off. He really wants to talk to Elise. Allow me to rescind that last line of questioning. Instead, take the time to brace yourself, because our operator will move you in ways you've never imagined. I'm eagerly looking forward to Master Patrick's play. Regrettably, no one from the Hirons family will be able to attend. No matter, I have every intention of watching it in their stead. Aww. I wonder how the Hirons family are. Look at the instructor Thomas hogging a whole table for himself. I wouldn't be surprised if he's completely forgotten that there's a festival going on, to be honest. Sheesh, I just hope he stays out of the way of our visitors. Oh, even poor Rosine is having to help him out. Oh, because Thomas saw the... Alright, he was at the old schoolhouse, so he's like investigating everything he can. You know, part of me thinks that if this were to go darker, Instructor Thomas would go crazy with like all the shit that I read up about and get obsessive over it. And he'll maybe become some antagonist next game or some shit. I don't know. I just hope he stays as the goofball who will really help us out later with all of his like research. Rosine brought me here. I'm gonna read some books with Annie. There's so many books me and Kurt haven't even seen before. I think I'm gonna read one about a fish. Fish. It was Kurt and Annie's turn to be shown around the festival today, but they seem to have occupied themselves with reading. They're both well-behaved children, so I've decided to help Instructor Thomas instead. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing, but it seems incredibly important. Instructor Thomas always seems so busy. I can't help but find myself wanting to assist him. At last, the principal himself requested that I carry out an investigation of the old schoolhouse. That means I am free to delve as deeply into its mysteries as I wish. And that's quite deep indeed. I simply must know the truth behind that giant humanoid on the lowest level. Instructor Thomas, this is a library. Stop that yelling this instant. Oh, Rosine, you came at just the right time. How fortuitous. Would you be so kind as to bring over the next set of papers for me? Oh my god. Anyone on the upper floor by any chance? I doubt it, but... Yep. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. I wonder. Nah. Okay, so there's only one book per chapter. Okay. I thought there would be like a sneaky, like, 8th book to read for the epilogue. It's such a bummer that this is the last day of the festival, but I guess that means we have to have enough fun to last us until next year's. How about we get started by checking out all the food stalls? Between the two of us, we should be able to try a little of everything. Nah, check out the student union. Let's go building by building. Oh yeah, I wonder. Nah, no more Imperial Chronicles. Sounds like something really crazy, sounds like something really crazy went down at the old schoolhouse last night. I heard rumors there was something amazing on the lowest level, but nobody seems to know what the amazing thing was. What? You don't know either? Man, now I'm even more curious. Sounds like it was something pretty big if the principal got involved, but I've got no idea what went down there. Oh, she wouldn't even believe us. Maybe I'll ask Instructor Thomas for the scoop later. Our class is doing a concert today, right? Toa and her friend's concert last year was a real hit, so I'm looking forward to seeing how yours measures up. Just make sure you have plenty to eat to keep your energy up. Seeing kids like you in your finest moments is what us staff members live for. So make sure you have plenty to eat so you can make this concert one of them. So there's an operetta and a mini concert today. They both sound like fun to me. Oh, your class is doing the concert. Good luck. We're turning the stage shows today into a little date. I think today's going to be fun. I'm really grateful to you students for setting up such a primo date spot. Wait, Kalinka? Wait, who was Kalinka? Wait. Aren't you? Oh, right. Aren't you Elliot's friends from the music academy? That's right. Reen, wasn't it? We've heard all about your concert, so we thought we'd come along and see you for ourselves. Elliot arranged it all himself, didn't he? There's no way we can miss something like that. Yeah, I can hardly wait. Well, thanks for coming. I hope it'll be worth your while. By the way, we're doing a concert, but it's not going to be the kind you're used to. It's a new genre of music, sort of. I do hope you enjoy it, though. New genre? Sounds interesting. Now I'm even more interested. Ellie should have told us about it. He didn't say a thing. Well, it certainly seems I'll have a good time. Ellie did mention he was trying something new in his letters, and he's such a perfectionist that I'm sure it'll be something special whatever it is. I can hardly wait. We're actually supposed to be meeting Elliot in a bit. It'll be our first chance in a while, for the four of us to sit and talk music in a long time. I'm looking forward to it. Whoop. A new genre of music? That sounds fascinating. I can't wait to hear it. Our teachers back at the academy are always telling us to break out of our comfort zone and listen to new things. So today couldn't be more perfect. I can hardly wait to see you play. Yo, Ramsey, how you doing? I hear your class is putting on a show for the festival today, but you're not going to be able to perform on an empty stomach. Go ahead and order something if you're hungry. No. I already had enough to eat during the final boss. I was guiding visitors to our chess lessons when an unpleasant-looking little girl started threatening me. Oh, teary. What was with her anyway? She grabbed my collar. She can't do that. I'm a noble. I mean, I'll not be handled in that manner. This is why I can't stand violent commoners. That's not to say I was feeling intimidated by her. Absolutely not. Okay, bud. Patiri's been abducted by a bunch of weirdos. I don't like this academy. Everyone here's a monster. Oh no. Oh no. No, they're trying to pull in random girls that like happen to come by the stairs to the literature club. Hey, what up here at the salon, by the way? Maybe in Cold Steel 2 we can see what's in the salon. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here to find that damn Marcus. Aw, there's no need to be so embarrassed. We're all friends here. Oh, no. Indeed, you are among kindred spirits. You can be honest with us. So, is this Marcus of yours a pitcher or a catcher? What? Get away from me, you freaks! What is this horrible place? This gives me the creeps. Let me out of here. I want to go home. I'm never coming back here again. Oh, God. It's better to be honest about yourself and risk embarrassment than live a lie fearing what people would think of you. Nothing good comes from hiding your true self from those around you. Honesty is the best policy. More people need to realize that. Oh no. We found a young lady who's been searching for this room. Come on in and talk away the hours with us. And yet another kindred spirit joins our ranks. How wonderful. Oh no, Dorothy! It seems we have some new faces in our club today. On top of that, our book's been selling very well. You should see our customers light up when I tell them what it's really about. How sweet it is to have kindred spirits. Being able to discuss your interests with other people makes it far easier to fantasize. Is a healthy way to stimulate your imagination. I'm overflowing with ideas about what to write next. Oh no, Patir, you're on your own. It's very fun when you know how to play. If I can get him to learn here, we'll be able to play at home. Ujojis are crazy. Hell yeah, they are. Who would have thought that uniting our clubs could lead to successful chess classes? Huh, I suppose it's true that getting involved is more fun than doing nothing. Your guys' mini concert this afternoon, right? I heard that Marcus will be on stage, so there's no way I can miss that. Good luck, I'm looking forward to it. I've been interested in chess for a while. I've just never had the chance or opportunity to sit down and play it. I want to learn how the pieces move before I head back for the day at least. Alright. Photo club. There's going to be both an operetta and a mini concert at the auditorium today. Not only this would be the ideal material for our graduation albums, but unfortunately it's Rex taking the photos. I'm sorry guys, it's highly unlikely that any of you will end up in the shots. A lot more people seem to own oval cameras these days. I can only hope I can take photos like this someday. Why are so many of them full of girls though? Oh, finally someone points it out! All the boys got their heads cut off or are out of focus or something. I have high hopes for both performances. I'm sure Rex will get some great photos of the girls. And only girls. Oh my god. Actually, who is here this time? Nah. I need to know. I need to know how she feels. Oh? Some of the people here are here for really weird reasons. I feel like I'm the only one here who just wants their fortune told. Some scumbag conned me 20 years ago. But today I'm finally going to find out who he is. I can see everything. You're fascinated by the mysterious humanoid that was found in the old schoolhouse last night, aren't you? I have no idea what you— Beryl, shut the fuck up about that! Ahem, my apologies, that's my fascination, not yours. Beryl, what the fuck? Are you aware this academy's mysteries don't end with the famous 7? There's another, grimmer, darker set. Doesn't the thought of it just thrill you? Sure, so are you actually going to tell my fortune or— You know, I feel like we're gonna get a sequel to the other 7 mysteries in Cold Steel 2. And I can't wait. Alright, I'd say we're about halfway through at this point considering how many people we had to talk to just now. Yo, Reen, it's been a while! Hey Toval, did you come all this way just for the festival? Of course! Not, I wish. But sadly, I'm mostly here for work. tag along with Viscount Airslade, actually. What would he be doing here? I can't speak for the Viscount, but Toph and I can swap info. Tensions are on the rising crossbow, and the forecast doesn't look pretty. Ooh, boy. That's why we need to keep up to date as possible about what's going on. That makes sense. Hold on, did you say swap info? With who? Toby! Long time no see. Oh wait, that's a rough voice. And here he comes now. Hi, Vic. How you doing, buddy? But how many damn times have I told you to see me first if you're ever in Trista? You're never gonna be a productive member of society if you can't take some friendly advice, Toby. How many damn times did I tell you to stop calling me Toby? Enough of the life advice, you're not my dad, you're just old enough to be. I wouldn't have expected the two of you to be acquainted. Huh, once upon a time I took care of this little run. You can say that since then, the two of us have stuck together like glue. Yeah, you took care of me, that's one way to put it. Especially if you ignore the fact that you used me and turned my life into a freaking bestseller. Wait. A bestseller? Ooh, I read that one actually. Your youth must have been quite the roller coaster, but at least it made for some good reading. Wait. What were the books again? Made my life into a bestseller. Look, it's been a long time since I've read any of the earlier... Wait, is that why they reprinted Carnelia? No. No, Carnelia was about the Grouse Ritter, right? What were the other books? There's the Dull Knight. What was second and third chapters books again? I forget. Then there's Back Alley Doctor for one of them, which obviously isn't that. What was Azure's book? What was Azure's book? Oh wait, no, wasn't the second chapter Gambler Jack? Or was that the third? No, that was second. Oh wait. No, wait, was it Gambler Jack for the third? Oh, I don't remember anymore. Something that involved basically with a character that basically started with as a little kid, and then it went over the course of his life. I'm having trouble remembering. It's been way too long. By the way, who was that sister in it? She was really larger than life. Sister? Half the book was stuff this old geezer exaggerated or made up. Okay, sure, I might have bent the truth a little bit in the part where I died. Wait, wait. Was it really the Dull Knight? Wait. Or wait, was that it? Okay, somebody tell me. I forget, it's been way too long. I guess they've known each other for a long time now. As much as I hate to break up the good times, Instructor Sarah said Tomo said they were hoping for some information. Oh, it's Carnelia? I think I read. Oh, so it was Carnelia. Huh. Wait. Toby was the main character of Carnelia? Oh, you know, I should have just stuck with my gut about the whole thing about Carnelia being reprinted. I was like, you know, there's probably a very specific reason they're reprinting this, or for us to reread, even though it's an older book from the earlier games. I swear I feel like I'm as dense as Reen or Lloyd. What? Does that make you their source? I guess you could say that, though I prefer the term information broker. It's really more of a hobby than anything. Run the pawn shop's my main gig. A hobby, says the man holding some of the most dangerous info money can buy. On that note, are we going to spend all day flapping our gums, or are we going to get down to business? Fine, fine, simmer down, young lady. And meanwhile, I'm listening. Things must be pretty dire in Crossbow right about now. I should go. I get the feeling I'm not meant to hear what they'll be discussing. But anyways, what are they discussing? Oh, right, that reminds me. Are you doing okay, Reen? Are you worried about us being tired after last night? I got a lot of rest, so I'm feeling fine. That's good, but you can see why I'd be concerned after you tell me you fought some sort of nightmare shadow beast. Okay, now you got my attention. What's this all about? Oh yeah, something went down here last night, didn't it? Certainly had all of you running, but I never found out what happened. Where do I even start? Anyway, Reen, don't you worry about the trouble outside of the academy for now. The only thing that should be on your mind is the concert this afternoon, because I'm really excited to see it too. You mean it? Okay, we won't let you down. Aww. They're in the middle of an intense discussion. You can't be serious. Him? Whoa, slow down, old man. Are you sure this info's legit? That's just how I thought you'd react. I just say it, but it's true. Once the word's out, it's gonna spread like wildfire too. I can't believe this. They're talking about Arios. They're talking about Arios. Not after everything he's done for us. Damn it, we need to talk to Michael right now. Oh, the receptionist. Now's really not the time to interrupt. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh yeah, there's no one here. Oh, hey. It's been some time, Reen. It really has, Viscount Ersade. Good to see you. I see you brought class with you. I wouldn't miss Lady Laura's concert even if all my bones are broken. I had to drag myself to this academy. I understand class's appearance, but you have more important matters to attend to than a school concert, Father. I'm glad to see that you both made it, but it would be a lie to say I'm not worried. She has a point. Was it okay for you to leave the Courageous? Your fears are misplaced. The situation may be somewhat shaky, but the Courageous isn't a military vessel. While I and the crew think it's regrettable we've reached this point, it's not our place to intervene. We need to escort Prince Oliver to the peace talks. Nothing more, nothing less. I see. So that's what's going on in Crossbell. However, our duty does not change the fact that we're here for a brief respite. My lord, please purge all thoughts of political machinations from your mind and enjoy yourself while you're here. My thoughts exactly. In fact, I'd like to take this opportunity to finally explore your academy. Would you mind guiding us around, Laura? If you so desire. Have a good time, you three. How fortunate we are to have Lady Laura guide us around the academy. I, for one, I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of place this is. I must say, Reen, you have a certain look about you today. It's a look of a man who's overcome a great burden. It's incredible that you can read all that from my face alone. Last night, Class 7 pitted against something none of us could have ever imagined. But we didn't let that stop us. We combined our strengths and ultimately managed to take it down. Well, that would certainly explain my daughter's jovial expression today. Or perhaps, that, or perhaps your upcoming performance. If your class coordinates well enough to topple challenges like that, I can hardly imagine what you'll do with the concert. We won't let you down. We finally have the crew and supplies in place to launch a Courageous. While things are less than ideal internationally, that's not for you to worry about. Right now, you need to keep your mind on your performance. Mine certainly is, and I can hardly wait. Vivi! Come on by to Class 4's Eastern Tea House. How about it? You can even get your fortune told. It's totally reliable too. Laura, how you doing? My father seems as busy as ever, but I'm glad to see he's doing well. Well then, I suppose I should show him around the campus. I thought it would be nice to come and see the festival since I had some spare time. Hey, it's Jane! It seems Edo raised some fine herbs, although that comes as no surprise. These cute flowers must have been raised by one of the club members too. Look at how beautifully it's bloomed. You can tell whoever raised this put a lot of love into helping it grow. Jane stopped by earlier to compliment our herbs. As I always say, if you pour your love into whatever you're raising, it'll turn out great. Gardening really is a wonderful thing. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at something they raised. These flowers had a lot of love put into them, but it was a gradual process. Whoever raised them must have come to bloom herself. Things are getting pretty scary over in Crossbell. I mean, it might be over in a few days, but never know, the Republic might try something. Opportunists all along. It looks like Celine's taken an interest in the festival too, so I've been showing her around a little. It's a nice feeling knowing we can relax and enjoy ourselves like this after last night's ordeal. I'm glad we were able to resolve the problem at the old schoolhouse. Couldn't agree more. She looks genuinely relieved. You must be just as tired as we are after last night. There's so plenty of mysteries for us to solve, but worrying about them now isn't going to help anyone. You got a concert to focus on. You want me to buy you some fruit from the stalls? I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea. Hey, did you hear? Apparently Class 1 was practicing all the way up until yesterday. I don't want to lose to anyone, but I don't want to lose to them least of all. Especially since they're always saying our class is the one with all the weirdos. Well, we'll show them. We'll show them good. What, Class 5, right? No, they're full of weirdos. I'd imagine no one's on the upper floor? Yep, okay. Welcome to Misty Panic, the best place to let out stress by smacking something adorable. Wait a sec, wasn't the bank and crossbow in charge of Mischi's theme park? Who cares? No one seems to be bothered that by now, or so far. Who knew violence against cute things could be so refreshing? Welcome to Misty Panic. Can we actually play this? Glad to see the festival went forward in spite of everything. What in the world happened last night, though? Maybe I should send something in to Abentime asking about it. No matter how much I try, I can't beat the target score. If I ever meet whoever came up with those crazy movement patterns, they're gonna regret giving me a giant hammer. Reflexes alone are insufficient to get you through this game, it would seem. They put quite a bit of thought into this. Hey, the kids are here. We just can't win. Come on, Rudy, you gotta try harder. Are you serious? You know those two are unstoppable together. There's a pattern to Mishy's appearance? Of course the bookworm recognizes the pattern to easily get the high score. If you can't figure it out, there's no way you'll be able to beat our score. Yeah, what he said. You might as well give up now. We won every round and I didn't even break a sweat. There's no way Rosine won't be impressed with defeat. Oh my god. A simple game like this is child's play. Kay's in charge of the actual hitting though. He's the brain and he's the brawn and I'm the brains. We gotta go 2-on-2 then. Grab yourself a hammer, Emil. We played rock, paper, scissors to figure out our teams, but that didn't work out so well. This is so unfair. Well. Alright, who are you? Howard? Oh, the guy from the stage. Yo, I'm gonna check out the festival too. You got your big show this afternoon, right? Break away. Doesn't really matter how you perform since all the attention is gonna be on those outfits. The girls especially. We'll be sure to put on a good show though. Just in case someone does pry their eyes away from the costume. Just in case someone does pry their eyes away from the costumes. As to see, the situation in Crossbow hasn't really decreased our number of visitors or anything. People got more than enough to deal with in their day-to-day lives. We should give them something to enjoy today. Father, I want to ride the horse too. Look at all the fun he's having. Alright son, now we ride. Yeah! In this corner we teach those without experience the basics of horse riding. How about you? Any of you or your classmates interested in learning? Red? No. Don't be ridiculous. You're shaking in your boots. I'm way better than that guy. Huh? Lambert left me in charge of reception. Part of the job is keeping an eye on Whitcomb, so he must have quite a bit of faith in me. Just the thought of it makes me super motivated. Alright, who else is here? The performances here are always so elaborate. Last year they even had a surprise rock concert, so I can't wait to see what this year has in store. Alright, so I think that's everything. Now for the main building. Okay, come on, we gotta go fast. The auditorium will host both an operetta and a concert today. Try to catch them both. Oh. Today's crowds seem even bigger than yesterday's. I can only assume they're here to see the events at the auditorium. I'm sure that both of them will be big hits. All members of the board are here at the moment. They seem to be engaged in a discussion just outside of the faculty lounge. Why don't you go over and greet them? After I finish the rest of this floor. Things look pretty lively today, so you want to go anywhere in particular? There are so many options that I simply don't know where to start. Perhaps I should ask you the same question. Is there anywhere you would like to go first? I'm stuck here on duty today. Oh, cruel fate. Why must you draw me away from my husband hunting? Although this might be the ideal opportunity to capture any darlings who come through here. And then Stella Garton didn't get any more visitors for the day. Oh my, even while I work I can continue the hunt. The wait for handsome passers-by begins. My husband was able to wriggle out of work, so we came here to have some fun. Hey, Melissa and Gordon! Funnily enough, we did the same thing just after we got married, but the memory had completely slipped out of my mind until today. I managed to get a little bit of time off work, so I wanted to take my wife to the festival. Or was the festival really this busy last time we checked, or visited? I had a ton of fun yesterday, so I'm gonna work extra hard today. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Eastern Tea House Miyabi. Yo, the janitor. How you doing? The principal told me all about what you were up against last night. You kids sure don't have it easy. Going up against some nightmare beast. Are you sure you're all healthy enough for your concert today? I might be saying this a little late, but try not to go overboard here. I'm sure some little problems will pop up here and there, but good old Toe will be there to take care of them. She and I should be able to handle everything today. We want you to be rested up for the concert. Okay, now we gotta check on the faculty. Still, I hear young Machias' grades place him comfortably at the top of his class. You must be incredibly proud. I'm certainly pleased from an academic perspective, but I'm amazed by Eustace's balance of academics and athleticism. Despite his many achievements, he always looks so calm and composed. He clearly took after you in that regard. Well, I can't say I saw this coming. I've heard that the two of them will be singing together in Class 7's concert. What would you say to sitting together during the performance? It only seems fitting, after all. You can't be serious. Haha, what a marvelous idea. I would be happy to. I can only hope that my son doesn't bring your brother any embarrassment on the stage. Dad! They're from opposing factions, but I guess their duties here would have them interacting quite a bit. It seems they're pretty good friends too. It's been what, a month since we last met? I hear things took a turn for the unpleasant after my departure from Brew, however. Well... Oh, come now. You don't need to hold back around me. In this place, I'm not but an academy director. And by extension, one of the many people praying for this festival's success. That much I can guarantee you. I never had a shred of doubt about that. I hope you enjoy our performance. Every last one of us is working hard to make it something special, even Eustace. Though he might tell you otherwise. I expected as much. Seeing my little brother up on stage should be a rare delight. I doubt I'll be able to tear my eyes away. I can hardly wait for your class's performance, Reen. I'm still a little dumbstruck that Machias of all people took on the singing role. Now, there's something I wish I could have shown my niece. Sir, Machias, myself, and the entirety of Class 7 are doing everything we can to make this make this a concert to remember. We hope that you'll enjoy it. That's good to hear, and I'm sure I will. Good luck up there. This should be a fun performance, and we're going to see what my son can do alongside the rest of this class. What a headache. I wouldn't have imagined those two got along so well. Are they seriously planning on going around the festival together? Come on, guys, I don't think it's that bad. It's nice to see two important figures from opposing factions getting along. You two should try sometime. Let me guess, they're both gonna say, no way. Absolutely not. Well, close enough. Stopping my brother once he's taken an interest in something is not impossible. Oh well, at the very least, he's not the type to bring shame upon himself through his actions. Oh well, I suppose I should be glad he was able to make it at all considering the current state of affairs. But we'll need to make sure we ace our live performance. How many people are resting here? Oh. Really? Did it really have to be Ricky and Anton in the fucking infirmary? Oh my, of course it's fucking them. What, you're gonna hate festivals again now? Or gonna be traumatized by maids? Today's finally Class 7's time to shine, isn't it? How exciting will it be to see you all perform? Break a leg. Today's... oh wait, same thing? Same thing. It sounds like you had quite the time yesterday. Indeed, Instructor Makarov and I, got rather carried away discussing our families and their quirks. Although, I was taken aback when, partway through said discussion, a mysterious lady butted her way in. Huh? It turned out she was only his sister. No, not to imply that I was relieved to hear that. Oh. Well then. Looks like Mint was actually successful. They're actually gonna get together, or at least maybe the start of a relationship. Especially if Mint keeps forcing it even more. Never even crossed my mind. While the world may be tearing itself apart, that's something for you. That's something for you students to worry about. That's not something for you students to worry about right now. All you should be thinking about is the festival of today. Today's a day for making happy memories. Make the most of it. Alright, you goofballs, what happened? Anton was so excited to eat a pretty mate's cookie that he gorged himself until he was sick. He's lying down now. I just say I told him so, but... don't talk to me. If he exhibited just a bit of self-control, I'm sure he would have been able to ask her out too. Huh, sabotaging his chances with the girl while trying to impress her is very Anton. I can't wait to see these goofballs again. Oh no, they're going back to the Burl. We're not gonna see them again, are we? Oh. So, everything's okay back at the company then? I'm surprised you managed to find the time to make it over here, especially with everything that's happening in Crossbell. As I told you before, time is something you make, not something you find. And as a member of the board of directors, the Academy Festival is exactly what I need to make time for. How else would I be able to see how the Academy is being run? My, what impressive time management. I can only hope your logistical wizardry helps you put the pieces of my company back together. Was that supposed to be a jab at my new self-supporting accounting system? You may not have noticed, but times have changed. Increasing efficiency is the only way a corporation can remain successful. Your policies might have worked when you were chairman, but they do nothing but hurt the company if enacted today. Funny how all that efficiency, between communication and cooperation, efficiency makes communication and cooperation between divisions so much harder. That's just what happens when a corporation grows and develops and grows. A problem, perhaps, but a necessary one. Will you two just drop it? You two haven't seen each other in 5 years, and this is the first thing you do is start arguing. I, for one, am overjoyed to see how well these two still get along. Well, what do you mean by well? Are we talking about the same people? I think this might actually be how they get along. I'm pretty excited about this performance of yours. Especially after that kid with the bandana told me about the sexy outfits the kids were... Oh my god. Grow! Well, the sexy outfits the girls will be wearing. It'll be a good chance to see how my little daughter's been filling out. Oh my god. Do you really have to say that about your own granddaughter? So, Reed, who is the gal to keep an eye on? yeah, gut saying, it's Emma. Glare. But perhaps this isn't the best time to be having this conversation. I can't tell if she was glaring. Nah, she was glaring at Reen. You could interpret her glaring at Gwyn. No, that was directed at Reen as a message to don't say a fucking word. I plan on guiding the chairman and Master Gwyn around the festival after this. Quite some time has passed since they last saw one another. As such, I believe it is only appropriate to allow them to enjoy themselves here. I hope they were going to behave since they haven't seen each other in so long, but how wrong I was. They look like they're getting along pretty well to me. Being able to argue like that is part of being a family, I think. Really? Well, I suppose it's better to argue than not to talk to each other at all. I'm amazed that they manage to argue like this every single time, but I suppose it's better than refusing to talk to one another. Oh yes, your class is planning on some sort of performance, correct? It will play into our discussions as to how to deal with Class 7 next year. Stay focused on that, not on global events you have no influence over. Yes ma'am, we'll do what we can to exceed your expectations. Seems like she's even concerned about what's going on in Crossbell. Shame, luckily. Luckily I've never been opposed to a bit of eyes-on research, especially when the topic at hand is so important. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm not doing this for my own satisfaction, I'm fulfilling my sacred duty as a man. Same thing. Okay. Yo, principal! Excellent work last night, Schwarzer. Class 7 accomplished something that few others could. I sent young George and instructor Thomas to investigate the old schoolhouse now that things have settled down. I expect they will report their findings soon enough. Meanwhile, you should all take the time to enjoy yourselves today. After all, it was you yourselves who carved the path towards today. Also, wait, I'm curious about that assessor we got. You're giving us this after we finished everything? Would I have been able to get this before the final dungeon if I didn't miss a thing? Man, that is such a fucking tease. Your concert takes place this afternoon, doesn't it? There's still a fair amount of time until then. Why don't you have a look around and relax until then? Alright, we're almost there, and then we can move on. Oh god, it's getting late. But I'll press on. I see. Sounds good to me. Oh, business? Gonna buy the painting? Look at them both, taking it all in. So, wait, final dungeon gives 15 points, so there's no way you can get it earlier? Okay. So that's a new game plus accessory thing then. Especially Tama. This is the first time he set foot outside of the Highlands after all. You can almost see his eyes sparkling. I'm glad he's having a great time. Same here. My decision to become the Thors means that now Tama's been able to see another part of the world for himself. Who knows? Perhaps this is the way the winds and the goddess would have wanted it to be. I'm planning on showing them around the academy for now. I'm sure it was the goddess of the winds and the goddess who made this all possible. They have my thanks. Reen, it's good to see you again. Sorry to bother you out of the blue. Glad to see you two can make it all the way out here. But I heard you two ran into trouble on the way here. What happened? Well, we stayed the night at my house in Heimdall yesterday, you see. And Tama here thought it would be a great idea to get lost while exploring the city. It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know it would be so big or so full of people? Don't worry. I had the same reaction when I first visited. At least they found you safe and sound. How are things back in Nord? Over here, it's hard to tell hard not to feel the tension at the crossbow border, but I'm curious if it's the same there. Also, I'm gonna open the fucking window even more. Oh my god, it's so hot. I'm sweating. Oh my god. I'm having so much trouble trying to concentrate on how hot it is right now. Doesn't help that my headphones are over ear. To be honest, it hasn't really had any effect on Nord. Should things take a turn for the worse, Zendergate is ready to act. Lieutenant General Vander seems to have a handle on the situation, though. He's also got his permission to go through real quickly. Sounds like we have a lot to thank him for. Indeed. I hope I have the chance to, I hope I'll have the chance to do so personally at some point. Well, that's enough of the serious talk. Have a good time today, both of you. Will do, yeah. She's very skillful. Hey Charles, is carving these statues some sort of custom for girls of the Empire? I'm going to say no. This is what they call an art club. It's a place where people with a passion for the arts gather and improve their skills. Heat is definitely one of the reasons you use IEMs over over-ear headphones now. Yeah, I wonder if I should look into that. Although I've bought enough random shit as it is over the past couple months. So that explains why she's so good. She's so excited you can mistake him for a little child. But not that I'm any more composed, it's my first time at an Academy Festival too. Huh, look all you want. I respect those who understand art, that's all there is to it. What an astounding art show. I hope all the young artists involved continue to develop their artistic sensibilities. Wait, where is William? Oh, rooftop with Fee. Things are the opposite of good in Crossbow right now. Need. On top of that, need. Rumor has it they're freezing Erebonian assets, need. My wife told me I had to come here and learn how to cook, but it's kinda hard to focus right now. Oh, this trying to learn how to cook so they can save on money with the economic turmoil coming up. My sister decided out of the blue that she wanted to make some sweets today. That's great, I said. Have fun, I said, but she had to drag me along with her. When she gets an idea into her head, she doesn't hear a word I say. Okay, time to put some toppings on. Feel free to top it with whatever food you like. Well, as long as it's not What? Pineapple prevents the batter from hardening up properly. Ah, okay. They've grown closer as friends. So much so they're even spending the festival together. The head of the club agreed to arrange an impromptu chorus. Look how happy the kids are. La la la. Oh, they're all singing. Choirs really are the best for kids. This isn't really what this class is about, but as long as they're having fun, it's fine by me. Aww. I like the development with like the random NPCs, cause like hell, they're even like just generically named, right? Yeah, just girl and boy, man and woman. Elliot, my sweet boy, why do you shrink from your father's loving embrace? Because it's embarrassing. Fiona, a little help, please. This is the first time we've been together in so long, so it wouldn't be right for me to intrude on your bonding time. Unless, however, Dad gets too carried away, in which case he should expect a severe scolding later. I'm guessing bear hug. You resemble your mother more with each passing day, Fiona. Looks like Fiona rules the roost here. Oh, Reen. How nice to see you, Reen. It's been too long. Agreed. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant General. I know you're incredibly busy. Think nothing of it. Nothing in the world could keep me from seeing my beloved son take the stage by storm. Admittedly, this does make things more difficult for Nightheart. He's at Corellia Fortress right now, right? Wait. Oh, I wish I could remember my timelines right now. That he is. I left him in charge of maintaining contact with the other armored divisions. If our circumstances weren't quite so precarious, I would have allowed him to remain here to attend the festival. But I bet anything he'd be a commander someday, so I figured he might as well get some good experience in. I suppose so. Things must be really tense over at Crossbow. Still no sympathy for your subordinates, I see. That's mercilessness aside, best of luck on your performance, Elliot. Try to put on a show that'll leave even this old stubborn stubborn old man flabbergasted. Oh man. I'll definitely try. Besides, I've got to prove that I've come a long way since I first entered the academy. And the rest of us will be there to help you do so. Oh, Adios, I know I don't deserve to see Elliot's performance today. It was I who denied him his chance to pursue his dream. What sort of father would I be if I wasn't here to celebrate my dear son's moment in the spotlight? Goddess, I entreat you. Please proffer your guidance upon this lost lamb. He seems genuinely concerned about what to do. Sorry, Reen, my dad's being his usual over-affectionate self. But with both of him and my sister here, I'm feeling even more pumped about our concert. Let's give him a real surprise by making it the greatest show they've ever seen. Sounds like a plan to me. I can only imagine that practice must have been rather demanding with Elliot involved. Music is the sole area in which he demands nothing less than perfection. That's certainly been our experience. Without him, things never would have shaped up as well as they did. Though I'm not sure our performance is up to the standards of a trained pianist. Not to worry, a musical performance is less about the skill of the performers than the feelings they put into it. I'm certain your performance would be breathtaking if all of your thoughts are as one on stage. This is what I hope to hear. Or that is what I hope to hear. We'll try not to let you down. Big Bro School's so fun. I want to go here when I grow up. To a military academy? I told Klein to go spend some time with his friends. This will be his last chance to enjoy the festival like this, so I want him to get everything he can out of it. Klein's got a bunch of friends. I hope I'm that popular when I get older. Seems like they didn't find out too much about what happened last night. Everything's okay now though, so it's better not to worry about it. Let's just stay focused on enjoying the festival. My mom told me to hang out with my friends today. You in? Sure, let's invite Laura and Monica along too. Wait, was I supposed to be on reception duty? Mint, are you trying to give me a heart attack? Oh my god. Laura and I have plans to enjoy the festival together today. I'll leave the reception in your hands, Mint. Good luck. Man, I really need to buy a new chair. Sorry about that. I kind of sort of completely forgot. Busy hooking up instructed Mary and Makarov together. All right, almost there, and then we can continue. So on the agenda are two of the performances in the auditorium and the big after party. I'd be kicking myself if I missed those. It seems as though today's performances have drawn us more visitors than yesterday. Now I can't wait to see which attraction gets voted most popular. Will it be one that drew people in at a steady pace, or will the flash of the performances take the crown? I simply can't wait to find out. I guess the popularity vote will really depend on the quality of the performances today. It should be pretty interesting. Oh, they're actually talking. Huh, I still have not forgiven Father. How presumptuous of him to arrange my marriage without so much as telling me. I must apologize for not mentioning it myself. Although, based on who you are due to marry, I assume you wouldn't be terribly keen on hearing any more about him. Huh, that's a small mercy. Soldiers like him are nothing but uncivilized brutes. No, my lady, I'm afraid he's not involved with the... Oh my god! No, my lady, I'm afraid he's not involved with the military at all. Surely you've heard of the Lake Lord family of fishermen. Yo. Well, I'm doing all-nighter, not sure how late it is over here. It's 12:30 right now, and I got work tomorrow. Early morning. So... oh boy. So after I do all this, how many more hours are left with the concert, whatever cutscenes are after, or the after party, and then the final thing with what's going to happen to segue into Cold Steel 2? Any rough estimate on that? Quite a bit, like 2 hours max. Like 2 hours or so. No way I can get to actual credits. Oh damn. All right then. How about this? I finished talking with everyone here, and I'll have to just I'll have to just cut it here because it's way too late for me considering I have work in the morning. And this is why I should have left it for the weekend. Oh well. But what? The Lakelord family, the same Lakelords who made all the fishing equipment. I can't believe this. Why wasn't I informed? They led me to believe he was someone of military status. Although the head of the family is a mere baron, the Lakelords are rather influential. Though, given your graceful nature, I would have assumed you would find one of their sons to be an appropriate match. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. Wait, one of their sons? Kenneth? Yo, Kenneth, where you at? Wait, 2 hours to just end the rest of this epilogue? Holy shit. Alright, yeah. No, it's probably, Mere Baron. Oh, okay, yeah. Just double checking. Yeah, he's talking about like Lord III. I heard there was an incident last night. Was there a robbery or something? Well, no matter what it was, I'm just happy that the issue was resolved and we can safely enjoy the festival. We're going to the cooking class today. Mom and I are gonna bake some cookies together. It's gonna be so much fun. Alright. How lovely it is to enjoy a little meal on the rooftop. One could say this is a yearly tradition of my own. Albeit a delicious one. He never would have done something like this the first time we attended this festival. He probably would have called it low. What a difference 20 years makes. So I looked up a video of the ending and it had 2 hours to it. This is the video when you immediately give George his pie. Well, shit. It's about that pie. This is what happened over at the old schoolhouse last night anyway. I suppose it doesn't really matter as long as things are fine right now. Might as well forget about it and get selling. The most important thing is that the festival's still going. But, oh. Alan! And it's awkward between them. This is some great pie, isn't it? It really is. It reminds me of the pies your mom used to bake for us. It really does. Nobody in town made better pies. Maybe I'll get to spend the whole day right by Alan's side. Oh, come on, dude, stop being nervous. You got this. I finally asked her. I'm so happy right now. I've been dreaming of being able to talk to her like this for so long. Aww. Andre! Is it true that all of you will be performing too? Be still, my heart. To think I've added another handful of souls to the growing roster of those my art has moved. Please forgive me. I am but a sinful man. I don't think your music had anything to do with this, sir. Is it? Oh wait, same thing? Yeah. The rooftop's the best, but now I want a nap. I don't think I know anyone who loves anything as much as you love naps. This might be my last chance for a good rooftop nap too. Even she's concerned about what's happening in Crossbell. Lazing around's made me sleepy. I'll go take a nap after I settle things with Milliam. Oh, here you are. Are you two already done looking at the attractions? Not a chance. We're just taking an itsy-bitsy little break. We're locked in a deathmatch. And the upper hand is they're both trying to see how long they can stay up before one of them falls asleep, huh? You're not taking me down that easy. I've turned the tables before, and I will turn the tables again. I don't know if I've ever seen you this serious, Milliam. I'm gonna win and tell Lecter all about it later. I'd back to him sooner, but he couldn't end up making it to the festival. The captain from the intelligence division. Yeah, he went off the crossbow this morning. And once again, Milliam casually reveals military secrets to everyone within earshot. What could have happened? What could have happened that they needed him in crossbow so quickly? Things must be really bad over there. We're having a rematch after this fee, and not letting you win. Fine, but no using Ergilo. They'll yell at us if you break the machine. I get it, I get it. Oh, right, Mishy Panic. Right. Alright, I think that's about everything, right? Yeah, the rooftop was like the last set of stuff. Alright, so if it really is going to take roughly 2 hours, give or take, small tangents throughout and all, I'll have to end it here for tonight. Leave it up to Trails Games to have the epilogue take so freaking long to finish. Say this is a good point to end. Alright. Time to leave it here for tonight.